Food for millions of people is rotting in storage after Trump's US aid cuts. Because what happened is taxpayers already paid enough to prepare ready-made meals for 1 million people for 3 months, and then they cut the funding to ship it out. So now 60,000 tons of food is just sitting and rotting in warehouses all over the world. I was gonna make a video about this today, and then I found out they also talked about it on the Joe Rogan podcast today, and Joe Rogan himself agreed that this was really bad, but the right has clipped up the interview misleadingly, ended the clip right before Joe Rogan said everything about how these aid cuts were bad and Elon Musk wasn't even saving the government money. 1 million people have seen his misleading clip, and he titled it, "Joe Rogan sets the record straight," after Bono, the guy from the band U2, claims 300,000 people have died because of Doge. I'm gonna show you the little part that Joe Rogan said that he decided to leave in the clip.
For sure, there was no oversight. For sure, billions of dollars are missing.
So Joe Rogan is concerned about fraud, and they end the clip. But then he says that even if you do agree with him that there could be fraud, you can't just starve everyone in the world about it. And he says Elon hasn't actually saved us money, but they clipped all that. Let's watch it.
We help the world. When you talk about food and medicine to places that don't have access, like, no way that should have been cut out. They wanted change, and they wanted change quickly, and due to the nature of American politics, they have about 2 years before the midterms, right? So everything has to get done as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
But the ironic thing is, even though Elon Musk has proposed all these things and the Doge committee has proposed all these things, they've made no cuts in terms of the budget.
Disingenuous clipping is so dangerous because now 1 million people are under the impression that a musician just made up some lie today about USAID and then Joe Rogan set the record straight, when the reality is that food is rotting all around the world, and Joe Rogan did in fact criticize the Trump administration today, okay? And regardless of what you think about Joe Rogan, it is relevant when he criticizes the Trump administration. Anyways, this is what happens when you cut a policy off in the middle. Millions of prepared meals going bad. Waste of food, waste of money. Not efficient government.